Alright guys, so as you've seen by the title and probably the thumbnail, we're doing something a bit different today. I don't know why everyone always tries to hide that and keep it surprised, like, oh, hey guys, so today it's a surprise what we're doing. Like, you can tell by the thumbnail all the time. But anyway, we are getting onto this, the big patrol. Alright, so, firstly, biggest reason why I'm actually getting onto this is, it's no longer mine. Very sadly. This car was my baby. Spent a lot of money into this, a lot of time. I really like this car. But that's alright, I sold it to one of my really good mates for a long time really, and I know he'll take care of it. I know that he will let me help him build it to what it should be. And yeah, but no, all serious, I'm happy that it's gone to someone good, and this thing is finally getting work done to it and is going to turn off its head. So firstly, what we're starting with is we've got a bit of a mess. There is a lot of wiring in this thing. This is all for the rock lights. Yeah, buddy, underglow shit. All this, they're coming out. The bird's nest, by the way, I've deflated the tires so I can get into it. Normally it's up like here, can't get into it. And anyway, basically cleaning up all the wiring, doing a fair bit of rewiring, and in there, bit back here, this door's locked apparently, lovely, and bit in here, some of the dash wiring for all the lights I'll now clean up because it's not mine, and I can do it properly now. So yeah, we're gonna start by rewiring everything, and then I gotta get a tray on it, which the tray will be, I'm just gonna steal that one. I gotta make tubs for it, but I'll steal that just so we can get it regoed quickly. Link up the exhaust, because it literally dumps off the headers at the moment and doesn't link, so the V8 is bloody loud. And yeah, basically just get it so it can be regoed, and then after that is when we start doing fun stuff to it. Oh, there's a fucking pointy trailer there. Alright, first and foremost, we're gonna get this battery out. I don't know if I didn't actually tighten this properly, it's hectic. Nice. First and foremost, we're gonna get the battery out, because it's a big dog in the way, so get that out. Then, I shit you not, all this, I think all this comes to it is all for the rock lights. There's a mess. Yeah, I generally just like, you know how it is, you have project cars, then you kind of get a daily, which you then want to make the daily a little better and better and better until it's kind of not a daily anymore, and the next thing you know, you just stop working on the other one for a bit until you get around to it, which I never did. So now I have to, because it's not mine. Cool. I also need to delete the isolator. I lost the switch for it. when I came to give it for a when my mate came to give it for a test drive, I was panicking because I couldn't find it, and I just ended up cutting the wires for it, so I didn't need to use it. And then I ended up reversing into his car, and yeah, $4 grand worth of damage. Don't do that. Yeah, reverse in the dark, no mirrors, pitch black, no lights, can't see out your back window because you got some stickers. Yeah, it was a good one. Now for the I don't even know where to start. It's like, this has blown me away since I got the car. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just looked at this like, I don't comprehend on why. Okay. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Who in the rock lights, man? What? I don't understand. I don't understand. So, while I'm just taking things off things and other things off other things, the last video that you saw would have been, if you watched it, me and Dom going through our rim bar, I believe it's called. Park. I was on the YZ250F, not too stroke, sadly. Dom was in his D-Max. Didn't really tackle the hardest tracks. You can never tell by camera, obviously, the difficulty, but that was fun. But still, for my first time, I did surprise myself. I never fell. I did some climb stuff and yeah, loved it. So definitely expect more of that. Hopefully a lot more, maybe every week to 2 week type of thing. Yeah, hopefully we keep that up because I want to keep practicing. I want to get better. I really enjoyed it and I want to keep tackling hard tracks. So yeah, that'll be fun. We're going to take a half a second break from this magical fucking, I don't know, we like I must have like 10 kilometers worth of wiring there. I've got hundreds of dollars worth of wiring, boys. We're good. But I want to quickly explain something. So, you ever just like have an impulse decision of life? So the 4-wheel drive's gone. I want to do a lot more dog biking, like I've said, and some of the fun dirt biking places that you want to get to, sometimes you got to have a 4-wheel drive. Which, personally at the moment, I'm not too interested in buying another 4-wheel drive and starting a whole new 4-wheel drive build. And also with how 4-wheel drives are in Australia at the moment, and the defects, and can't really do anything, it's just like scary. But on my budget and my kind of new love of trucks, guess what? I have an idea. I really like this truck. I'm gonna do the facelift like I said to the front. The turbo to give it that little bit more power. But for $3,000 from a Wreckers, the NPS, which is the 4-wheel drive version of the NPR, I can get a whole front end axle. Then I just need to get a transfer case, which I think is a NP203 transfer case. Get some big dog coilover suspension, do some coilover stuff, put some, I don't know, 37s on it, and drop them all the way down there, all the way up there. So I get excited and keen on, look, once I get more money, that's a big thing. I'm really working on that. I'm working my ass off to try to keep funding these dumb fun projects. But the truck is going to basically now be built into a wild 4-wheel drive truck. So that's a thing. Anyway, back to this. Yes, I've now lost. Oh, yeah, so that's now the decision with the NPR. It's going to be MPS. Yeah, it's just like, if you look at the prices for 4-wheel drive trucks, being, what, fucking 170 almost thousand sometimes for an actual one, I'm gonna do it for around that 30 grand mark total. And in my personal point of view, it's gonna be more fun because it's custom built. So yes, 4-wheel drive conversion on the NPR. That's now a thing. Firstly, this shit. I'll cut out every zip tie where this is zip tied to. The hundreds of wires that are just on a chain of zip ties. Zip tie after zip tie after zip tie. There's a chain of zip ties. Baba, you could. Not only is there like 1,000 cables for this one thing. If you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 5 zip ties just in this one spot to do what one zip tie could have done. I don't know. My dog just licked my leg out of nowhere and scared the living daylights out of me. Yeah, I don't really know what is going on anymore. Whoever did this, you deserve to be fucking shot, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, who are you? What are you? Who are you? You're new. You're part of you. What are you under? How did you go under? Oh my god. I don't know how people wake up one day and just go, you know what? I'm gonna become an auto sparky. It's one hell of a job, man. It's like one hell of a job. Mainly because when you're doing new stuff, it's not that bad. But when you're dealing with stuff like this every day, I couldn't do it. Like there's 2 to hold these. This is just gonna be a long time of me fucking rambling about how many fucking bullshit zip ties and wires there are for no reason. Where does that go? What do you? Alright, you will show. This is just like a danger to life. Fucking hell. Right, okay, we're moving. We're moving to this side. Keeps going. Right, they go down. So they either go to the front or the back. And they I think we're getting there. We're finally getting there. Alright. So now to show you what's gonna go on. Rock lights, they gotta be unscrewed, both sides. Chasing, we're venturing the wilderness again, chasing birds and rabbits. The rear ones, should be a second one somewhere, yep. Over these, they gotta probably go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 100 zip ties. Probably through all the conduit and everything, get them out, get all them out. Piss them all off, and yeah, I'm not gonna bore you with all that because that's just gonna be a joke and me just rambling on. Fuck you. So I'll see you once I get the rock lights out and show you what a fucking mess it was and how much cleaner this engine bay is already. I'm baffled. Took for ages. It was like another like 10 meters just wrapped up in the car, just not going anywhere. Lost, but the engine bay generally is already looking a shit ton better because that was really hard without cutting any wires because it may be used again, but like, whoa. Whoa. There's a fair bit more. So like, I wasn't gonna fully wire it now, but I'm not gonna fully wire it now because I don't have any wiring, but I gotta delete I don't know how much wiring. And I'm now on a mission to just do it. What have I done? I've chucked myself in a rabbit hole. Like, what is all this? There is like surely no way that all of this is actually got a purpose of use in this car. This is not no 2024 new modernness. This thing's old. This is like 91, 89. I don't know. It says somewhere, but I don't know. Let's keep going and get more wires out, I guess. All right, grill's coming off. I need to say more. I don't know where I put it up. I need to say more. There's more wiring going. I don't like it. Almost to the point of just chopping everything out. Restarting everything. Yo, can you go buy me like $200 worth of wire, bro? No more grill. Pretty grill. I think I painted that one. On to bloody time. Alright. And then we done that. Oh. Got a new radiator for this. It's not for this. It's for this. It's for this motor, but it's not for this engine, so that's another thing that we're probably gonna do is custom radiator mounts and get that radiator in for it. Because yeah. More cooling the better, especially on something like this. Also, yeah. Now we just got more stuff. Like we got a plug that does nothing. We got a plug that does nothing. We got this body wires that, well, they're not there anymore. They can all get rerun if you ever buy new spines. Because I'm just trying to get wiring out. That's my purpose. So yeah, I'm gonna get all this random. Just wiring out, I guess, and again, I'll get back to you once I've torn more out, or there's something interesting to show you. It's getting wild. It just keeps on going. So I got a bit of blinding light up there now, so you can all see better, and I can see better what I'm doing. But I've just been chipping away at wires, removing stuff, labeling stuff, figuring out why there's like a bunch of random plugs, wires and shit, and yeah, I'm just going through and just removing anything not needed, keeping what's needed, labeling so I don't forget where things go, and yeah. All right, so more just thinking, ow, motherfucker! Don't smash your hand on your car. Not my car, sorry. After more just digging and cutting and bullshit, I'll get the torch out, sorry. I deleted a shit ton of stuff from here. I don't know if you could fully tell from before, but there was a bunch of random plugs that I don't know what they were doing. They were just there. There's a bunch of loose wires, they're all gone. I've just traced them back to basically nothingness and just kept cutting them out. So now that I've done this sort of bay, I'm going to ignore all this at the time being, because all this is relay boxes, actual proper new fuse boxes and stuff. But I want to come through and figure out what all this junk is soon. But I'm going to pull out probably airbox and do the same to this corner for all the, I'm assuming, all old stock headlight stuff. Just keep tracing wires that don't go anywhere, like, where was it? This random plug that, like, why are you there? Why do you not do anything? Yeah, but we're getting there. Looking much better. Oh, airbox removed. I'll probably give this a good clean up, sand back and paint it. Clean up all the seal, probably clean up the inside a bit, and I think I got perspex somewhere, so I'll reseal it and close that off, so there's actually a working airbox in this thing, which will be nice. But sorry, let me get the torch out again so you can probably see in the corner. So on this side is what I was meaning, all these random loose plugs like these. You can see, all of them are going to come out. I don't need them. Alright, so this is what we're saying about my confusion here. This thing, this, I don't even know what it really is. A voltage relay module. This wire was just tucked into oblivion. Then you follow the other massive red ugly wire through the engine bay. Oh yeah, that's right, just sits there. So yeah, that can go, and that's more just stuff out. And then like I discovered in here, yeah, of course, half of this doesn't go fucking anywhere. So I guess we just keep deleting and making things look better. But yeah, I've deleted more of the front stuff. There was a bunch of random stuff that I don't need. That I do need. Cleaned up this whole corner. We're getting there. Slow progress, but progress. So I've just been going through, finding more interestingness. So these are sensor wires that are kind of just chilling. They were tucked through the head and everything. So I'm just I'll end up cleaning all of them up. Same as that one. They'll all be cleaned up, taped up nicely, properly done and tucked, but that's for later. I'm kind of just going through and deleting stuff at the moment, and then I'll properly clean stuff up later, like these plugs. So for stuff like this, instead of just cutting it, sorry, I'm probably blocking light slightly. Instead of just like cutting it here and go boom, done, happy days, I run it through, cut down all the tape, follow where it goes, see what it does, see if I actually need it or not. If I don't need it, well then it gets cut off from the source instead of just from the plug. So that's kind of been why I haven't just sat here and let this roll. I've been kind of just cutting bits and going forward because there's a lot. Cutting out wires for a car and kind of rewiring a car, especially a car that I don't really know what's happened with all the wires, is always an adventure. Mainly though in an engine swap. So because this has been engine swapped, it kind of, if you haven't done it right, then you haven't actually gone through, deleted the wiring, done the right wiring, you kind of just leave stuff everywhere that you don't need. And that's clearly what's happened. So you kind of just need to delete all the stockness, which I've been doing and making it nicer. So I'm gonna keep going, keep deleting unneeded stuff, keep finding needed stuff, putting tape over needed stuff that I also need to clean up, and yeah, just keep going with that process until it's all done. And then we got to go inside in the back, but engine bay's not. So this probably isn't the most entertaining episode of the world. It's more so just to show you, holy English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Jesus. Just to show you the process of kind of what I'm doing to this car. Kind of, if you were to rewire a car, or not rewire, because I'm not fully rewiring it, if you were to clean up a car, or after a swap, if you haven't really cleaned up the wires, it's kind of what you do in a way, in the basic sense. I'm going a bit overboard in some places, but yeah. So, we're a lot cleaner. So all this is out, all this is cleaner, this whole side's getting cleaner. I'll probably end up removing the charcoal canister because you don't essentially need it, and fuck emissions. It's already a big V8. Some of this stuff there I've started to go through. A lot of it can actually come out because a lot of it was stock, so to say. Some of these has to stay, like starter motor, alternator, power for the relay box there. I'm trying to figure out all this stuff now, what all this does, but all this I think I need, because I believe this is for this, which I don't actually fully know what it is, but a couple of sensors seem like they run to that same loom. So my thought process is it's an older school sort of like what are they called, like a Payday 16 thing from Haltech, sort of just like a sensor box. Could just be guessing. But yeah, basically it's keep pulling things and keep going for every single one of the fucking conduits and undo it, figure out what's what, sensor wires, non-sensor wires, clean up wires, things I need, things I don't need, and I'll just keep bloody going. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave this one here. Probably finish up for tonight as well before I drive myself fucking insane. But we have made really good progress. I'm probably gonna finish all this off camera. Or going through all this stuff. I've gone through half of it, deleted half of the stuff out of here that I don't need, all the original headlight stuff that I don't need, all through here, figuring out all the sensor wiring. But all in all, you can now see a V8, not just wires. But I'm gonna finish doing that all off camera. It is kind of just like a tedious pull through stuff, cut stuff, find stuff, tape stuff, whatever. But next episode of this, I'm gonna start probably getting into doing the radiator stuff, to custom mounting that, finishing exhaust off, airbox stuff, because that needs to go back in now, and really just getting into the more fun, enjoyable stuff, making it better and making it close to rego. But for now, that is it for the wiring that you will kind of see me do. You'll see updates on it throughout the episodes, but I was going to chip away on that slowly while I keep doing other things. But yeah, for now, thank you, and bugs everywhere. Thank you, and I shall see you in the next one.